Hello everyone, welcome back to Positron Plays Darkest Dungeon Crimson Court. Alright, so last time we had a brutal time in the ruins. This time we actually have a benefit right now that lets us take any level hero to any level mission. So we're actually going to take the Sunrise Sunset group and we're going to go trample over a veteran mission. One, because the reward is decent in all senses, in gold and deeds and this trinket. And also because it'll make me feel a little better about last time, so... Let me quickly equip everyone here. Get everybody all set up. Let's see. You are going to have these. And you will have the damage stuff. You will get this and this. Alright, everybody is equipped. Let us go. Does everybody have the right skills on too? Just check here. Yeah, it should be pretty good. Alright, provisions. I'll take enough food for... Well, this is a long mission, actually. We haven't actually done many of those. This is actually going to be perfect, because this is kind of the time where I'd want to do the crushing, I will say. I forget, do you use bandages in here? I don't remember. I know you use holy water. I know you use... boy, maybe we should make this a dark mission, too. And just go with it. Since we're going to be overpowering them anyway. I'll even maybe invest in the extra food for safety. 3 shovels and 3 keys should be enough to open most of the things, as well as some medicinal herbs here. I don't think anything needs the anti-venom. Yeah, let's actually make this a dark mission. We're not going to take any torches here. We'll just go with this, see if we can get some extra loot out of it. Since we will have it a strategic advantage. Actually should have brought an extra shovel. I was thinking this was the ruins, not the Warrens. That's my mistake there.
Quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Alright, so you have to complete all the room battles. And let's actually just snuff out the torch here. Alright.
Closes in. Haunting the hearts of men.
Now we should have a pretty significant advantage. Wow. Traps all over the place. Alright, we should have a pretty significant advantage against these enemies regardless. Nice. Abstract starts off with a 50% damage crit. I'll take it. Diseases would be unfortunate here. Wow, 40 stress on that? Is that for real? Come on now.
Destroyed.
I know we have stressor items on her, but that's a little silly. But overall, this mission, I mean, we might have to do some stress management here. But we should be able to afford the turns to do so. That is unfortunately going to raise our torch a little bit. See what horrible color these things actually are. I am concerned about the disease chances going through here. Hopefully our resist is high enough because we're higher level. You get that sweet darkness mode combat music too going on in the background.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery.
I think this is a buff. Yeah, it's a huge buff too. Dare I? Oh, you need a torch to open that, right? I actually don't remember. You know what? We're actually gonna look that up real fast. Apologies if you hear me typing here. Shambler. How do you do that? Ah, you need a torch. I don't have a torch. Boy, I would actually love to go after that too in this mission. So if we find a torch, I'm gonna try to remember to come back here. Because this would only be a veteran level Shambler. I bet we could totally take that too. Yeah, so we'll have to, if we find a torch, we'll come back this way. If I can remember, which you know how that usually goes. Oh my god, the screaming and the squealing pigs in the background is just horrifying. Nobody likes angry bacon. Wow, we actually got surprised there. We should be able to manage decently within this level of surprise. We will be able to charge forward. Could have actually gone for the stun there. Might have been a better idea. Actually, it had a bleed hit. Nice. That was a huge damage too, considering this thing has protection. Probably a stun on Ronald. Oh no, we probably have way more resist than they can deal with, actually, now that I think about it.
Confidence surges as the enemy.
This that dissection kit that we got is so good. Oh, actually resisted the bleed. Pretty unlikely. Take a little time to heal up here. We don't want to totally neglect our healing here.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
We will have to do a little bit of dancing with the light in those cases, but not too bad.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Might actually need the Anti-Venom. I kind of don't want to lose this buff, but we actually should camp early. Probably the next time we have an opportunity. Yeah, like this is probably going to be a time to camp. Wow, I get surprised again. I guess the surprise chance is pretty high in the dark. Another crit stress thing on Cathara there. Pretty heavy hit on Abstract. And she got a bleed. Yeah, we'll bandage up here. Start hacking away at this one first, I think. We should be able to out-heal this damage. Usually not something that's too easy in Darkest Dungeon, but in this case, very unlikely to stun the second one. Wow, we actually did. And we got a one-shot kill on the drummer. Very nice. Puts Ronald in killing range. Would we be able to do enough damage here? Nah. Close. I think we'll just finish this off, yeah. Wow, 28 crit on Allevi from this thing. That's nuts. I mean, I guess they do get a damage buff, but damn. We're gonna have to continue stress managing Cathara back there. She's kind of in a rough state. Now, this thing is really, really high protection. So we're probably going to stack bleeds on it. It's not nearly as damaging as her primary attack, but bleed damage over time will make up for it. Crunching backhand. It's a stun, I think? Resisted. Good. Wow, 14 damage crit. Kind of fishing for crits again for the stress healing component. Let's see if we can just get a kill here. Not quite. 2 turns. So it's dead next turn, so we just spend time just buffing up and healing and things like that. Very small amount of healing, but it's something.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
I feel like I never actually use this ability for its damage purposes, but it is really nice to have for the cure and the small heal it gives.
Death by inches. Terrors may indeed stalk these.
Alright, let's actually use the camp here.
A glint of gold.
Alright, so what do we want to do? We probably want to do maybe Zealous Vigil. I think is that our only ambush one? I think it is. So that's kind of a definite. Zealous Vigil and Zealous Speech probably as well. The minus 15% stress will kind of be useful. That won't leave us with much, but I don't think we really need the combat buff so much. We've got 3 left. The accuracy wouldn't be terrible. We could also do Bless. Oh, we could do Sharpened Spear on her instead. That's probably a better option. Yeah, let's do that. Good. Everybody's in good shape. Again, shouldn't have too many threats here. We did overpack on food if things get real dicey. Got some scouting there. Wow, that's a lot of stuff we want to pick up. Alright, let's dump that. Dump that. Could actually throw away the rest of this food. I mean, it seems silly, but we do have a ton. Yeah, we'll do that. Pick up all of these. Alright, gonna go this way. I'm essentially going for maximum exploration here as well. And we do want to find a torch. Have I used a torch and not realized it? Going back in the dark here. We do want to find a torch. I need to try to remember that. I feel like I'm gonna forget. Now we actually want to be able to have Ronald attack. He's really been on. Wow, really? She got rabies? Must be a pretty damn low % chance for that to happen. What does that give her exactly? Minus accuracy plus damage. I mean, it's not terrible. Minus accuracy is a little bit of a bummer. Alright, you have a high crit chance. Wow, and you missed. Alright. Okay. Thing has 9 dodge, by the way. Just putting that out there. This will just kill this. No, I wasn't gonna die from the bleed anyway, I guess. We really want to kill these swine spawns as fast as possible. The disease is really kind of a pain. It's hard for us to get some good damage back there. There we go. Well, there's the crit we needed before. There we go. Much better.
Be wary.
Oh, inventory management. The bane of my existence. Of course, you wouldn't let me open that. Alright, it's got loot. Is there a torch in there? Sure isn't. How do we still not... These things stack to like nothing. I guess I'm just gonna use this holy water. Feels kind of like a waste, but definitely want to pick up as many heirlooms as possible. We have to make room for a torch as well, assuming we find one. Hopefully we do. Alright. I guess we'll dump these. And that journal page is definitely not coming with us. The keys and the shovels we kind of still need. The shovels more so than the keys. Alright, we're gonna go down here and then make a loop back upwards. And goes a hunger event. And we do have an extra stack of food too. Ronald, you got some problems, buddy. Can't pick up this portrait. I guess we dump a sapphire for that, because we will want to pick up more portraits. Only stacked to 3, huh? No torches. I do want to bring some money home on this too, is the other thing. I mean, we will get a lot of money from the quest itself, enough to survive. So if I have to just dump gold, it's not the worst thing in the world, it's just not ideal. Pretty unlikely for this to hit, but if it does, nice. Alright, that should kill it. Nice dodge there. That's kind of what I was looking for. Alright, so we can just work on this ghoul at this point. Pretty unlikely for Cathara to hit, unfortunately. Might want to have her even just exclusively focus on healing at this point, but we'll see what happens.
Slowly.
A lot of protection on this ghoul, but Ronald will do a ton of extra damage to it because it's unholy. Alright, horror on everyone.
Returns even the boldest gaze. The
Nice.
bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Alright, room combat in here. Ooh, okay, we got some crimson folk here. This is where we'll probably want to go with our stuns, because this could get sketchy pretty fast. Even though they're low level, it's still a lot of danger here. Nice. Wow. Well, murdered that mosquito pretty good. So the Supplicant's gonna get us a move here. Have strength dodges. Nice. Could actually potentially get another stun, but be pushing our luck a little bit, I think. Now I don't think there's any innate defense to the Crimson Curse based on level, so we still are at risk for that.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, 2 left. A lot of stun coming out of these, or stun, a lot of stress coming out of these, rather. Should be able to kill this with Abstract. Ooh, if the bleed hits, it did. Okay, so that one's dead. Nice, and we got a one-shot on the Supplicant. Very good.
A faint hope blossoms.
Maybe we'll use up this food here. Alright, head north. Still looking for a potential torch. Okay.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Alright, room combat again with treasure. A swine gore. One of these damn swine spawns again. Those things are the bane of my existence. Might as well throw out a stun here early. This is going to debuff us, but stops them from doing anything for a bit. Actually skip both of their turns there, which is pretty nice. Should be able to stun these two in the back as well. Yeah. Now again, ideally I want to kill this swine spawn as fast as possible. Actually, pretty decent chance to get a blight on those, even though they are somewhat resistant. We are pretty high up there. We're really gonna start working on alleviate stress, I think, though. Well, that one did resist.
Such a terrible assault can should not be left unanswered.
Alright, she resisted the stun at least. Yeah, let's actually start working down a little bit. Now we can camp again too. Is the other thing. And in fact, this might not be a bad opportunity to do so. I think we've run out of our buffs now at this point. Not sure if this battle counts for that or not. Abstract can't use Incision in the back row there.
A slow death.
Worked out well.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Poor Cathara can't hit a damn thing now with that debuff. Pretty good. 5 health remaining. Alright, you're not going to be able to do anything here. Just throw a small heal out. Have the next person kill it. There we go.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright, I guess we'll camp here. Grab this gold for now.
Huddled together. Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
There'll only be one hunger event remaining. We're probably going to get more than one, so let's just go with this. Again, we'll probably do Zealous Speech and Zealous Vigil. And Reject the Gods. We'll put a lot of stress on Cathara. We'll get the most benefit out of self-medicate, I think. Not bad. Inventory's looking good. We got a lot of good stuff in there. Gold is definitely going to be the first things to go.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
And we'll be out of keys pretty soon. Wow. Alright, we're definitely dumping keys there. We definitely want all those crests. Alright, let's go through here. Nope, not touching that one. Heck is a map. Not super useful. We'll go check this curio up here. I'm still looking for a torch. I mean, basically is what's going on here. I'm kind of just dawdling, but I really would like to find a torch. Nope. Alright, that was one we didn't want to touch. I guess we'll go this way and we'll go through this room combat, or this hallway combat. It's a little unnecessary, but at the same time, torches. If this was the ruins, it'd be really easy to find a torch, but it is not. Oh, we found him anyway!
Infinite malignity.
Hello there! That's really funny. Okay, that's actually extremely bad the way he swapped us around, though. That's going to be a big issue. I think we're just going to have you buff yourself for now, and we'll get everybody else in order, starting with... That background's really cool. Can you dash the third? No, you can't dash the second row. Alright, we're going to have you swap here. Cathara's got to get out of the front row, too. Alright, we're in a little bit of a better position here. Oh, you'll actually move backwards now. Yeah, boy, I haven't fought this guy in so long. He's got 116 health. We're actually going to have you do Bulwark here. How long does that last? Lasts the whole battle. Okay. Are you blightable? Kind of. Yeah, I remember these things sucking a lot. They're going to do really, really high stress. Unfortunately, we did use our last firewood here, too. I think we'll do this and we'll just have Alibi start moving up somewhat slowly here. Should probably just start killing these. Do they leave corpses? No. Good, good, good. Yeah, they get that huge damage buff too. And he's just going to spawn more. But, I mean, that does prevent him from doing other things. And we could just throw poison bombs at you from back here. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It's hitting. I mean, it's a decent amount of damage every turn. We definitely want Renaud getting hit too, because he's got a ton of protection. Alright, we're going to move you back one here. Now Levy's in striking distance, finally. Do we want to bleed you? Probably. Yeah. I mean, it's... Oh, you resisted it. It's not a big bleed, but it's something. Oh, these things have a huge amount of protection. I didn't realize I doubled up the buff. Wow, is that going to cause the buff again? I think so. This thing's sending our stress levels through the roof real fast. Cathar is taking a lot of damage here. Basically, Abstract is the only one doing damage to this thing. I mean, it'll be enough. It's just, it's a little scary. I was trying to get 2 stuns out here. Might actually hit. It did. Nice. Alright, you direly need to start healing yourself. That's an enormous blight on you. Might even be worth... Yeah, we gotta kill that one, I think. Oh, I didn't get it. It's got so much... The buffs on it is just like nuts. Alright, you're gonna move forward. That's interesting. Everybody's got to bleed on him. This thing is still tough. That's for sure. Did blight both of them, so that thing in the back will die. You are going to heal yourself again. Do we want to bother with the bleed or just do a regular? Let's do a regular attack. 13 damage, so it's about half dead. Boy, those blights from Abstract are basically what's keeping us alive right now. Or keeping us advancing. Alright, 3 more turns at most and it should die. We are kind of out of blight range right now though, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, that's a problem. We should also cure... I think we can cure both of these and the ones on ourselves. Yeah, it's a huge, huge cure. There, that's really good. I'm honestly tempted to damage this thing. Yeah, let's do it. Because she'll self-heal. And now I'm pretty sure guaranteed we win in 2 turns. Because now that bleed will hold through it. Let's try to kill it just faster, though. It's dead next turn. Sweet! We killed the Shambler. Bam!
It could be dismissed
Nice.
as a fever dream, if not for the corpses.
Oh no, this part's still alive. That's funny. Yeah, let's try to do this. That's cool. I'm glad we get to do that. Alright, it's dead, so let's do a little stress healing here. I actually would like to... There we go. Very cool. So we get the Ancestors Candle.
Seize this momentum.
That actually seems pretty damn good. We definitely want to take that with us. Question is, can I afford to dump a shovel? Can we navigate around this? We'll try it. This is super risky, but just get rid of the gold, honestly. Yeah, let's not do anything stupid here. We are in a really bad place stress-wise. It's a good thing we had that minus stress buff there. That's cool though. Glad we get to fight that. Now we don't have to look for a torch either. We can kind of just get the hell out of here. I think we'll actually go through the traps because we're just looking for room battles, right? Yeah. So go back down this way. We'll head through the traps, and we'll make our way to the end of this mission now. It's interesting that the Shambler is still pretty tough considering it was the lower level one. Alright. Everybody's got pretty high chance here. I'm actually going to have Cathar do it for the stress reduction. Probably will have her do but really? Really? Just Just leave those... Could I actually... Wait, could I potentially fight the Shambler again? That seems like a really bad idea. Like a really bad idea. So let's do it. I do want to finish... Can we run from the Shambler? We're basically going to need to heal and stress heal through the rest of these combats if we're going to do that. Wow. Certainly is a good start to it. In fact, I'll probably leave the light level up a little bit too. Yeah, these stressful incantations are not good though. I wonder if you can actually fight the Shambler a second time in here. Oh, that's a giant debuff.
A singular strike.
Alright, it's not quite enough to kill it, unfortunately. Good dodge. Nice, another crit. The crit heals are good, I mean, just for the stress reduction, really. Nothing else. Now, you shouldn't do too much damage to us, relatively speaking. Can you actually stress heal yourself with this? You can, okay. Yeah, we might be able to lower our stress enough by the time we come back around to the other Shambler. This is gonna be a long ass video, I'll tell you that much. Alright, so this thing is it dead? Not quite.
Compassion is a rarity in the field.
Might want to just let it bleed out though, honestly. Just farm for stress healing. It's gonna take one turn before it dies. And hopefully we don't get the delaying combat effect here. Not quite entirely sure how that works. Yeah, so this thing will... Oh no, it won't die. Nah, we're actually gonna have to kill it because it'll actually have 1 health remaining. That's fine.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Yeah, toss more money out here. Good. Scouting is what we want here. This might be the final room battle, and we got a bunch more traps, which is actually great. So we have an extremely high chance to disarm them here. Alright, let's see if this is the last room. Could be. Now, we have 2 stressors in this combat, unfortunately. It's gonna kind of put a kink in the plans here. Especially if it... Okay, we all dodged there. That's good. Wow.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
That's really unfortunate. I can't believe these things are so fast. We want to try to kill that as fast as possible. Okay, so that one's dead. And we want to kill this next. Not quite. It's got 5 health remaining. Just finish it off. Yeah, because those are the stressors. Those are what we gotta get rid of. I would love to be able to stun the rest of these. This is probably the more dangerous one. The Reaver is probably more dangerous than the Gorer, I would say. I mean, of course, they can all crit. Game, are you listening to me? Be honest. Because the chances of that happening were pretty freaking low. God, that's funny. Abstrat's actually taken quite a bit of punishment here. There we go, more crits. Boy, you are just getting beat to heck and back. Good, someone can dodge around here. I'm a little concerned about our stress levels going into another Shambler fight, I have to say. Not feeling super confident about it. Stress levels are really, really high. Especially without another, I guess we do have it for a couple more battles. I would like those busts,
slow and insidious killer.
but we would have to get rid of shovel. That wasn't the final battle either. Alright, we actually don't need the shovels, so those can go. I would actually like to try this for food. Nice.
Finding the stuff
And we're just going to use that.
test. Now it must be carried home.
Alright, so we got a couple more combats coming up here. Could actually use one of the torches and stay in slightly higher light for some reduced stress here. Alright, the Marcher, of course, has to go ASAP. That is non-negotiable. So it'll basically just undo all the work we've done. I think it's dead. Alright, good. So we can just focus on slow damage and stress reduction for the rest of this now. Probably try to get a stun on these two in the front. Man, the number of crits coming out of these things is actually nuts. It sucks too, because like one crit undoes like 4 or 5 turns of stress healing. Maybe they just have a really high crit rate. You can never see that, actually, unfortunately.
A momentary abatement.
Ooh, we actually can't do anything on this turn. Bummer. Alright, let's get the stun going out here. Good. Buys us some more time. Now we do have to actually kill these, because otherwise we're going to get that penalty. So I do want to be careful.
A momentary abatement.
No crits. Okay, good, good. Well, we want crits from our team, just not from theirs. This is all going to be very silly if ultimately we can't actually fight the Shambler again. I was spending all this time trying to put our party back in shape. I mean, I would like another turn, but I'm starting to wonder how many rounds we can go here. Amazing how much light we have, too. Let's try to kill this.
A momentary abatement.
I don't know the mechanic enough to know how that functions, so... Bernal goes first, that would be great. I don't think so, though. No, let's just get the kill. Get out of here. Good. This is working out quite well.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Our last room combat is coming up. 2 more battles. Those of you that like long Darkest Dungeon videos, this one's for you. Don't accidentally use the other... This could be really good, or it could be really bad. I'm going to avoid that for now. If I had the way to purify it, I would take it. Oh, I never reorganized our party here. That was very silly of me. It'll work out for now, but we might have to switch it up after. This is a stressor? Yeah, that's... Oh, man. It just does so much. I think we have to just kill the ghoul, and then we can worry about stress. You missed. Wonderful. It will die, I think? Yeah, okay. So that's taken care of. It won't get another turn. We don't want this to hang around for too long here. Oh, nice. We did get a crit, so that was a little bit extra stress healing. Oh, you actually got a bleed there.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Whoa, we are just like really treading water on this stress reduction here. Okay. I would love to take those, but we've basically hit our limit.
Victory nonetheless.
I might actually dump some crests for the portraits. But other than that, we're pretty much capped. Alright, we have our last combat here, I think. Should be the last combat at least. Boy, really high resistances on that Swinator, actually. On both of these, really. Now, they don't have any inherent stressors, but they tend to hit pretty hard, so... Even at this level. And weaken, of course, is always pretty nasty. Didn't hit, though. Ronaldo's gonna pretty much just be shining that banner this whole time here. You're basically blight immune, so we're not even gonna bother trying that. Now, I would say that it is unrealistic to expect that everybody's gonna manage their... God damn! These damn crits are like killing me on this stress. The damage is, I mean, completely negligible, but the stress aspect of it is such a pain. Trying so hard to get our stress levels down, and like we're just backpedaling. Yeah, anyways, I was gonna say it's unrealistic that we're gonna go through the Shambler fight without someone becoming afflicted, if not the entire party, but we should be able to manage it. Again, assuming you even can. I have no idea if it's gonna let me fight a second Shambler. I don't really know the mechanics on that one at all, so... we should heal here. We do want everybody to be topped up. How much food do we have? We do have a decent amount. Probably if someone's going to be the lowest on stress, it should be Cathara, I would guess. Alright, you're going to die next turn. So we can just work on this thing. Nice.
Champion falls.
Good, good, good. That should be everything. One of you will use this.
Mount, so too will resistance.
Alright, we're gonna stay. You should be able to open this. Ooh. I thought that was always a buff. Oh, that's so bad. That sucks a lot, actually. Yeah, that was a risk I shouldn't have taken, basically. Well, we're gonna go back here. You're gonna check this because now your stress is through the roof. That's my bad on that one. Apologies, you might have heard me shuffling my headset there. Alright, going this way. Boy, I think this is still the episode where I was talking about my mic being different. I hope that not having any audio issues here after all this. We're actually gonna have another combat, which is not really ideal. It might pay off. Nope, definitely not. This is terrible. Yeah, these gotta go. Like, this is real bad. Well, that helps. Yeah, we don't want these sticking around, though. This is just Stress City. That's the big stressor, too. Yep. Alright, got that one dead at least, so it's just these. This one is still... Boy, I don't know. I think we're just better off killing it. I think it does too much stress. If it does like a howl, we're in serious trouble. Because that's going to be like a huge stress on everyone. Wow, I actually resisted that bleed, huh? And you dodged. Great. Yep, here it comes. That's unfortunate. Because that hit everyone. I mean, it's a small amount, relatively speaking. But still not great.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
I was really counting on getting a kill there. Bummer. That's gonna be doubled up. Alright. Let's continue on here.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
What was this that we left behind? Must have been a knowledge curio. It was. Managed to walk through it again. Stress is like real high to be fighting the Shambler. I don't know. I'm starting to get worried about this a little bit. I mean, it should be doable, but it's real sketchy. For science, you can fight the Shambler twice. Oh, we get surprised again. Wonder if does that always happen? It might. All right, so how do we want to handle this time? I think we just go for the direct damage here while we can. You unfortunately need to move. Ronaldo, you're just gonna stress heal for the moment. Worst case, if he gets stuck in the back, he can always just do that. You need to move as well. It actually did the charge. Oh no, that did spawn them in front. Okay. And these always do stress. Yeah, everybody's gonna get real stressed on this. You need to move. This party setup is awful. I guess we'll try to kill one of these. I pretty much shuffled us in like the worst possible way. Good bit of damage there. And we're gonna kill it pretty quickly. It's gonna be the saving grace here, because it is the lower level one. So, what we really need to watch out for are heart attacks. We can't let anybody get to 200. That would just be a waste of this entire thing. they're gonna start building that stress up real fast. We're gonna keep attacking for now. Could potentially stun these. Probably worth it. There we go. Now we're back kind of where we need to be. This is real good, because this means that we're going to be able to use blights again. Nice. I think we still go for the damage. It seems kind of crazy, but the faster we get this kill, I think the better off we are. Just gonna basically be watching for Death's Door here. I don't think it's worth marking Renault there. I think we just keep attacking. Nice! I'll leave you with the huge crit, so this thing's dead. Nice, we just killed a second Shambler. I mean, we still gotta kill these little guys, but that's pretty sweet. Went from not seeing the Shambler at all to killing 2 of them in one mission here. Hopefully we'll actually get a second trinket. Very cool. Sweet. Yeah. Get the Ancestral's Tentacle Idol as well. Alright, and we will get out of here with a ton of heirlooms. Actually, no, we'll dump this food. I don't know if it matters if we eat it or not. But we're just gonna throw it away. And quest complete. Yeah, nice. That was pretty awesome. So we did get a decent amount of gold in the quest reward, just not a lot else. We got a ton of heirlooms. We get the Sacred Scroll, and we get 2 Shambler trinkets there. Cool stuff. And with that, we will be done for now. Oh my.
The walls between the
Robert now has a love interest. Seems fitting. Sauce again has gone to the private dice game. Pear refuses to leave the bar. Can understand that. Oh, we didn't have the event on the Abbey being unusable. Alright, yeah, so that'll do it for now. We'll continue next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the longer episode. If you did, click like, helps a bunch. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon.